Hey, Jesse here, and another quick video, a lesson about walking past other dogs on your leash. The intention of all of these videos is to share my personal secrets while I'm leash training dogs on how to get them to transform from excited or fearful into calm and trusting. What gives it all away is their posture, their breathing. Their breathing is a lot slower. Their face is more relaxed. Their ears are more relaxed. You can actually see them smile. Their body moves slower. And the leash is in that shape of like a semicircle, not straight. The effects of that are everything because their body's calm, their minds are calm, their attention is dispersed. It's not laser focused, so it can feel you. So these lessons are not really my own. I learned them from looking after thousands of dogs. So a small little critter, a small little Maltese or Shih Tzu or, I don't know, Yorkie, Chihuahua, these dogs don't have a lot of physical prowess. And when they're in an open dog park situation and they want to meet another dog, they are going to approach it slowly. They are going to approach it in a very wide arc, a very, very wide arc. As they're approaching it, they're not going to be looking at it. They might stop and glance. So these are all calming signals that they're making. The speed of their approach, the arc of the approach, the not looking at it. And all of that is a communication to not make whatever they're coming towards scared. Because they're very vulnerable in size. So that's a very peaceful approach. An older dog, a wiser dog, a dog that's injured, they're also going to approach in the same style. It'll look differently, but they will have their body turned to the side. They'll look out of the corner of their eye. They won't look directly head on. They're vulnerable. They don't want to bring on an attack. They'll approach it also in an arc. So we've seen how the small, the fearful, and the old and the injured would approach. And what's cool is these dogs would approach any dog in that manner, and that dog will stay calm. So these dogs that I'm describing, they have some wisdom. The kind of dogs that don't have wisdom are those unsocialized dogs who see something and then they go right to it with their excitement. And many, many times at the dog park, if a dog approaches any other dog like that, it's going to get a bark in its face. It's going to get maybe a nip on the nape of its neck. It's going to get barked at and chased. It's a different kind of greeting. It's not a tranquil greeting. It's not a soft, conscientious greeting. Actually, that greeting invites trouble or invites play, invites excitement. And it also solves the mystery at the dog park too, where you wonder, oh, is that dog friendly? Is this dog friendly? Just watch how it approaches other dogs. Watch how many calming signals and gestures it gives to other dogs. Watch how patient it is before it meets other dogs. And if your dog is like that, we need to contain it a little bit more. We need to teach it how to be still a little bit more. We need to teach it how to stand, sit, or lay down while it's observing stimulus and until it settles on its own. And then we praise it. That's sort of a different lesson. The lesson today is just a rule on walking your dog past other dogs. Big surprise, make an arc around it. The sooner you see the other dog too, that's when you can start your arc. If you start your arc before your dog sees the other dog or before that dog sees you, you're the lead communicator on the project, already in the alpha position. It just makes sense. Humans have much superior vision than our dogs. I looked this up a while ago, but don't quote me. I think a human can see 76 feet clearly, and a dog can maybe see 12 to 16 feet in front of it. So your eagle eyes as a team between you and your dog while you're walking should be used to spot distractions um, further away. And this is going to teach you to walk with your head up, observing, which is a communication to your dog that you're locked in. So it can surrender. It can surrender to you. And when it surrenders to you on the leash, by the way, it's going to drop its head. It's going to walk behind you or beside you naturally. It's going to tune into your feet. It's going to tune into the rhythm of your feet. It's not going to be observing other things. It's just going to be harmonizing. And wow, you do a 15, 20-minute walk like that with your dog, and it feels wonderful. For you and your dog, the effects linger all day long. So here's the rule for walking past other dogs. Spot the dog very far away. Look away from that dog. Make an arc around that dog. The apex of your arc should happen just as you're passing it. Then fall back in line onto your path with your dog on the outside. Now, it's cool to train your dog to walk on the left side of you with your left hand, on the right side of you with your right hand, and to pass that leash behind your back. That's one of the leash handling techniques that I trained with Kira, and she caught on really quickly. And so then you can make your dog make a big arc, but you're only taking one step to the left or the right. So while you're walking on the human path, you still look human. And your dog just looks like it gets what's going on. Simple rule. Check it out. Check it out when I do it with Kira. Take that lesson with you while you're watching or rewatching the video or scanning it. Stay inspired to keep walking your dog. Walk your dog, by the way, when there's not a lot of things going around. Walk your dog in nature. Get into that flow state. Do that for a week. Do that for 30 days. Wow. Watch the energy of your dog change. Watch the energy of your mind change, too. It's really good. Have a great day.